So when I joined this company early this year, I was asked like we are a fast-moving company, right? So during the interview, the candidates asked me how fast the company is moving. And I told them, how fast? I've already finished writing your interview feedback while I'm still interviewing you, okay? And it was a strong no. But don't worry, we are a fast-moving company, so that means the freezing time is very short. You can reapply tomorrow. And later, my friend joined the company, and he asked me about the company benefits. So I gave him my tips, and he was not good at using Lark. He tried to quote my tips, but he accidentally turned the tips into topics, which become searchable on Lark, right? And the next day, I found like 22 sum ups to my tips, and even one sum up from my direct manager, my plus one. And you know, there are many salons in our company. For example, the plus one. Normally it means significant other, but here it means your direct manager. But this gives me a lot of confusion because my previous coworker John and told me, you know, his plus one is like all four-letter words like push and mean. I became very anxious about his marriage because previously he used to say his plus one like kind and nice. Now it's like push and mean. And then later, you know, I met his plus one in the Mountain View dining room. You know, it was a very beautiful lady, and it was not his wife. And later, I noticed the plus one means, you know, your direct manager, not your wife. I was thinking, you know, this guy is a big ocean king, maybe. So plus one means direct manager, but in the invitation for this event, it says, you know, due to limited budget, we cannot host your plus one this year. So I assume there should be no manager in this room, right? Only those who's not a manager to anybody else should come, right? So I mean, this event should not be called Winter Lotus Party. It should be called Leaf Node Party, right? I mean, those who did not smile or laugh, you might need some re-evaluation on your coding skill. And there are many features on Lark. I think one funny feature is the green tick, meaning, you know, the message has been read. But you know, my manager knew I read the message, but I didn't make any progress. I haven't done anything, so I don't know how to reply him. But he knew I read it, right? So I'm like really under pressure, and this turns the conversation between an engineer and a PM to be very similar to the conversation between between couples. The engineer might be the husband, and the PM might be the wife. And the conversation was like, the PM said, "Hey, I saw you read my message a few days ago, but you never replied. Why?" And the engineer said, "Can't you see I'm working?" "Well, working on what? Definitely not on our OKR. So you might have some other OKR with other PM outside, right?" And the engineer said, "You do not believe me? You know, I said P0 to our OKR." And the PM said, "Who knows whether you said PM other OKR to be P0 as well? For example, you said PM Chloe as P0 as well, right?" And the engineer said, how do you know that?" And the PM said, "You know, I sent you as the Lark star contact. So whatever you said, I got notified. Oh, sorry. So I got notified, and the engineers tried to give more explanations, but the PM never replied. Instead, she turned all his messages into green immediately. And for OKRs, in our company, good OKRs should never be achieved, right? Good OKRs should be never achieved. They are like the dream growth. You should keep chasing, but never chase. If chase is not OKR, it's like a marriage. And I've been being a lead dog for so many years. I know how this mechanism works. I should keep chasing, but never chase. And we have some principles for our company. One is like aim for the highest, and I guess that's the reason we have our new building next to the airport. And if we are doing good, our next headquarters will be next to SpaceX, maybe. And I think another funny principle is always day one. I mean, to be honest, in my day one, I never work. I only attend all the boot camps and the orientations, and writing down notes about the company benefits, which you can search on Luck now. Okay. I think that's all I prepared for today. Hope you like it, and wish you all have a very creative and enriched New Year. Thank you.